Self-regulation. What does it mean? Why do we hear all this talk about dysregulated nervous systems and why we should regulate our nervous system? Well, first of all, if our nervous system is dysregulated, we often are not able to operate at our very best potential. We may even be living in what's called survival mode, kind of like numb, not really feeling like we're alive to our life. When the nervous system is dysregulated, you may feel a variety of symptoms emotionally, physically, and socially. Some of these, the emotional ones, are feeling on edge, irritable, overwhelmed, that's the biggie, numb, on autopilot, brain fog, have trouble focusing, experience mood swings, panic, and even anxiety. You may be unable to switch off and rest. You may find that you react rather than respond. You may even overreact to very harmless, what seems to be simple triggers. Some common physical symptoms include appetite changes, neglecting your own needs, body aches, constantly catching little things that come around like colds and viruses, feeling run down, exhaustion, fatigue, insomnia, teeth grinding, hives, fear, startled by simple noises or loud noises, and sensory overload. That doesn't sound like a lot of fun. Some of the social symptoms of a dysregulated nervous system are social anxiety, withdrawing, attachment problems, avoidant relationship patterns, and the inability to connect with others. Some of the possible causes you may be wondering, how does a nervous system get dysregulated? So some of those causes are trauma, an event in the past that we couldn't process, so it's kind of stuck in our nervous system, exposure to danger or even just exposure to perceived danger, chronic stress, addictive substances, life transitions, etc. Regulating our nervous system is very important, especially since a dysregulated nervous system is at the root cause of many chronic illnesses. It actually causes the heart rate to increase, it can cause rapid breathing, and prepare you to fight a bear. But when there is no bear to fight, it creates problems by staying in that mode. So there are some simple solutions to this problem, this very common problem. And those are what we call self-regulation. It's kind of like self-soothing or ways that you can manage your own emotions and responses. So starting with a thought download, this helps you to see inside your brain. Remember, it's just spilling out your thoughts onto paper, but it does bring to light what has been bouncing around in darkness, causing chaos. And it's one highly effective yet simple tool that can help you take your thoughts captive rather than your thoughts taking you captive. Movement is the second simple way to self-regulate. And since emotions are the language of the body, we can actually process them through active movement like walking, dancing, exercise, etc. All of these tools will also help to lower stress and cortisol, which is very important for our health. And the third way to self-regulate is just talking to a trusted friend, counselor, coach, or family member. Talking with someone that you trust can relieve so much stress. The person may offer suggestions. Maybe they just want to be a listening ear for you. Sometimes they may point out some thoughts that could be affecting your current dilemma. They may help you realize thoughts you need to work on, thoughts you need to take captive, or emotions that you need to process. It is a gift to have someone come along beside us and just listen and hold space for us. We are designed to encourage one another, and we can help lighten each other's burdens through meaningful conversation. Hope these tips help you. If these tips may benefit someone that you know, feel free to share this episode with them, and also be sure that you interact with the questions that follow the episode in the show notes. I would love to hear your feedback. If you're not already subscribed to the podcast, make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss any of the upcoming tips and education coming through. I would love to continue to be a part of getting hope and wellness with all of those that this podcast can reach. And you can be a part of that by sharing it. So I appreciate you doing that. Until next time, this is my hope for you. You can find me at stephaniejohns.com or on the gram at the Hope Coach. You can use the links in the show notes below to apply for one-on-one coaching and to join my email list.